What's up, guys? 12 Weeks Out is back with another episode. Okay, so today we're talking about gyenocomastia. If you don't know what this is just another term for man boobs. Okay, in this video, we're going to explore whether we have gyno, you, me, and how you're going to get rid of it. Even though I've been working out for the longest time, since 6th grade, I've never been able to sculpt my chest right around the nipple area. Okay, I got down to some very low body fats, abs, everything show, but I always had, what was it? Puffy ass nipples. Nobody likes puffy nipples. Correction, nobody loves puffy nipples on men. Eh? Okay, before you point out the elephant in the room, it looks like I just got robbed. Okay, if you watched my videos, you already know that I'm in the middle of moving, so that's why this place looks like a garbage dump. More than usual, that is. People always tell me, it's like, oh, you just lose some fat, and then that puffiness in your nipple is gonna go away. Don't worry about it. In my mind, every time someone said that to me, I was thinking, damn it, I'm sick of this shit. You think this is a game? That's how passionate I feel about puffy nipples on my body. Because I'm an idiot, so I just realized that my headset is not picking up my voice, and I don't know how to record using this headset because I'm a dumbass. How do you know if you have gyno? Okay, so first off, assuming that you're a normal, healthy weight, meaning you went to the doctor, you got your BMI checked, which is basically your height and your weight times some random number that gives you a range, and this range, I have been in all of them growing up. As a child, I went to the doctor, I was getting a little chubby, and he said, you're fat. That's level 1. So when I turned 25, I finally made it to the 8th grade, and my doctor was saying, damn, your weight is like really super fat right now. At that point, I was just looking at the doctor like, what can you say to that? In my mind, I was thinking like, shoot, I guess I shouldn't have eaten those 5 cheeseburgers on the way to the doctor's office. Anyway, super fat was level 2. Apparently, growing up for me was exactly like Dragon Ball Z transformations. Instead of Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, I was just fat, super fat, and level 3. For level 3, I'm going to save that story for another time. Back to the point. Gynecomastia. Alright, so when I got my weight finally in check, and I was like done with puberty, and I'm talking about done, like after high school done, the doctor told me, okay, so those are not just regular fat deposits in your chest tissue. You actually have what's called gynecomastia. See, you need to actually get this checked out after you finish puberty, because every so often when males go through puberty, there are fluctuations in the hormone levels, and that can sometimes give you a fake diagnosis of gyno. So that's why I was kind of worried when I finally finished puberty, was fit, but still had some puffy nipples. See, if you're still a teenager going through your puberty stage, it's okay if you have gyno. That can resolve by itself. Other ways of getting gynecomastia can be caused by using steroids. I'm talking about anabolic steroids for weightlifting and other hormone-altering drugs. I'm telling you now, I've never used any of that, but I still got gynecomastia. My theory is that growing up, I was eating like a pig, and it just messed up my hormones, and that's why I got stuck with some gyno. But rejoice! There is a cure. Option 1. There's the hormone treatments that you can get through pill form or injections from the doctor. That basically balances your hormones out, and you won't be so intolerant to your estrogen levels, and that can also help with reducing breast tissue. And I'm talking man boobs. Now, option number 2, very known, is the surgery option. Basically, they're going to go in and cut out the subcutaneous tissue right out of your chest, right from the nipple area, and they just drag it out. If you look through YouTube, it looks gross, and there you go. No more fat cells right there in your chest, so it's going to look a lot more natural. The procedure is very expensive. If you had the money to fork over, that's great. Give that a try. Option number 3. I just found this out. That's right. Turmeric powder. Now, the great thing about turmeric powder is that it's natural and it's very cheap. You can just go to your supermarket and you can just pick up a carton for like $5 or $6. It comes in powder form. In India, turmeric is used very often, and it's been found to have a lot of healthy benefits For one, it's got a lot of anti-carcinogenic properties, aka it inhibits cancer cells from forming. Turmeric powder has also been found to have more potency than tamoxifen. Tamoxifen is a pharmaceutical drug that's been given to males and females to prevent breast cancer. I'm not a pharmacist or a doctor. If your doctor has been prescribing you tamoxifen, do not switch it out. Do not listen to this guy. Do not listen to this guy. I'm just giving out information that I've read. I mean, you can add turmeric powder to your regimen. It might be more potent that way, but, you know, I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me just on the basis that I'm on YouTube. Anyway, so what I've learned recently, sometimes males have gyno not because of higher estrogen levels, but because of estrogen intolerance. You may go to the doctor and test for estrogen, basically your hormone levels, and it might say that they're completely normal. But some males are less tolerable to their normal estrogen levels, which creates this abnormal growth of pectoral tissue right by L-nips, like mine. Turmeric powder has been found to be an estrogen antagonist. The receptor cells are blocked from estrogen. I don't know the super details. If you want to do the studies, go and read that shit yourself. Alright, so how does turmeric powder work in preventing or reducing your pectoral tissue to look like breasts? Alright, so let me give you an example. I have here a container, a lid, and this orange charger. Let's say that this is your receptor cell. The lid is the turmeric powder, and this orange charger is the estrogen floating around in your body. What naturally happens, the estrogen will go and connect perfectly into your receptor cell, and thus metabolizing correctly and making your body run normally, okay? To make it simple, the turmeric powder works as an estrogen antagonist. It basically works as a cock block, blocking the receptor cell from your estrogen so that it doesn't connect and they'll just keep floating around. When it's not going into your receptor cells, your body is not using the estrogen. So that means it's just free floating, doing absolutely nothing. What turmeric powder does is cock block the two. You can't use it, but your testosterone, the male, the androgen hormone, that will work as normal. It kind of gives your body a false form of higher testosterone to estrogen ratio, in turn reducing your chest fat. Science is amazing. So I've explained how turmeric powder works. Some of you don't give a shit and just want to know how you take it. Simply, it is a teaspoon of turmeric powder mixed with some water right before bed. Some say you can cook it in your meals, which makes it go down easier because some are little bitches and don't like the taste of turmeric. Others say that they take it with all 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What I've been doing is a teaspoon in water right before bed. And what I've noticed, I've had absolutely the best sleep I've ever had. They do say that testosterone is much higher at nighttime after taking turmeric powder. I haven't been working out as much as I should, so I cannot give confirmation that it's been increasing my strength and muscular growth. But the sleep has been good. Honestly, I have seen improvement, and I've only been on it for about 3 days. At the end of the day, it's your choice. Do what you want. But for $5 or $6, an easy treatment, you can't find nothing like it. So I wanted to share this little information with everybody because I haven't seen anything like this on YouTube, and I thought it would be pretty cool for me to be the first person. Alright, I am wrapping this up. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out. Comment. Share this with anybody you think that needs help with this kind of problem. I wish I had this information growing up. It's been a struggle, seriously. As always, guys, I'll see you next time.